was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault-Tec, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
All right.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
All
It's time
right.
to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today
Okay.
is Reclamation Day.
That's cool.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
Alright,
But
let's
you
make me.
all share one very important trait.
Sorry. Let's get my phone.
You are this country's best and brightest. But more
Yeah.
importantly, you'll always be my family.
Okay, phase 8 so far. Not too bad. A little bit old, but can we make more than one character? I hope we can. Actually, phase 2. Alright, let's see phase 8 one more time. Yeah, phase 2. Alright, let's change the hair, of course. Oh yeah, I remember Fallout has like no decent. I don't think dreads were a popular thing back in the 50s and 60s, I guess, where this aesthetic is from. Screw it. This one. My head's not smooth, it's more serious than anything. Actually textured. Eyes is fine. Beard. I have a full beard, actually. There we go. Outdoorsman. I will change the hair. Alright. Yeah, not too bad. Alright, I'll take it. Back. Extras. Markings. I don't have any moles. I need to have freckles on my nose, but I can't change it. Blemishes. Color. Yeah, screw it. Leave it. Rough face. Nope. Don't have hives. Don't have that. Cheek abrasions, no. Cheek rash, no. Cheek acne, no. What the hell's no? Mouth cysts. Are those herpes? Red nose. Sun scorched. Is that vitiligo? That's pretty cool. Alright, no blemishes, damage. Here we go. Yeah, make him a badass. Alright, cool. Damage. That's actually pretty cool. 65%. Why not? Alright, that's cool. And then body. Make him a bit muscular. And I'm done. Alright, cool. Options. Done. That's cool. Yeah. Show player expression, afraid, worried, tired. That's cool. Thinking, surprised, stern, somber, sinister smile, rage, puzzled, peaceful, natural. Yeah, natural. Old boy, kneel, hands on hips, superhero pose. Yeah, superhero pose. How do we zoom? Okay, here we go. Huh? Where's my guy? Where did he go? Where did my guy go? Alright, whatever. Access photo move. Okay. That's cool. You're invited. Play holotape. Alright, exit. It's a minigame. Alright. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Alright, press circle to use your Pip-Boy. Let's go. Yeah, what about it? Alright, I started this. Oh, that's cool. Alright, Reclamation Day, radio. No, nothing. Alright, bucks. Do you have any bucks? Special. Oh man, this is very nostalgic. Alright, cool. Leave vaults. Alright, so where do I go?
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Press options. Okay.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
It does look better than Fallout 4.
It means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia.
Hello.
The Overseer. Signing off.
At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Still no word from the Overseer. How do we know anything about that?
No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example.
Okay, maybe. I'm ready to go.
Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking.
Where do I go? Up here?
Reclamation Day. How exciting. Lots of water out there, almost all of it undoubtedly irradiated. When in doubt, boil it out. Be on constant alert for the clickety-click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation meter. It must be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a hostile wilderness with no running water or electricity. You must all go through that giant vault door alone. Unless, of course, you're next to someone else. Which I'd recommend, actually.
That's awesome. Alright, where do I go now? Here, right?
You do remember the whole point of Reclamation Day? Reclaiming Appalachia? Never too late. Remember one of Vault-Tec's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work.
Anything in here? Alright. likeness. Okay. Likeness 1. Alright, so bear is likeness 2. E-A-I-E-A-I-E. If I remember correct, that's to be R and E. R and E. That's right. Y. There we go. Talking about. Alright.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Fire for Buen viaje.
Alright, screw it. My fresh dweller. Two weapons, nope. Starter with inspiration. Except up on those. No, I'm playing the solo, that's why. Starter with action, Belagro. Action points. Okay, maybe that. Alright, this one. Reclamation Day.
Well, look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you. Best watch your step around here. Figured you Vultures weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Vulture to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saves me the trouble of breaking in. Oh, just a working man passing through. This fella here had a price on his head. Thought he'd run far enough. He hadn't. Slow down there, cowboy. Buy a fella dinner first. Let's just say I'm currently residing in Burning Springs. Across the river in what used to be Ohio. Well, that's the name the locals use these days. Burned clean away after the war. Not like here. Might have been an improvement. Or maybe it was bombs, maybe something else. Nothing but rock, sand, and poison dust now. An opportunity. If you got the stones for it. Got a half-assed town out there, though. Highway town. At least they've got a decent bar.
Alright. Got it?
Well, you got a map on that fancy Pip-Boy of yours? I'll point it out. If you're inclined, there's a bridge out by Point Pleasant. Might want to get your feet under you first. Folks out that way tend to shoot first and forget about questions. Do what you want, 'cause I ain't your daddy. But make it quick. Well, he was dead the moment they put a bounty on his sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business. Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself.
Is this Walter
Probably best
Goggins?
you worry about yourself for now. Well, this kind of work isn't for lost little lambs like... Of course, if that changes...
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful.
Got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there! Whoa, whoa. Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? My partner and I need a way into that vault. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But...
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
Those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here. Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been.
Alright.
Watch yourself out there.
Damn. Straight into it, I guess. Pretty cool.
This place has a lot of potential.
I'll come back later. Almost there. How many cups are there? 14,000. Oh, 3 people. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Okay, team only interior. You and your only teammates. Whatever.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sick. Because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? Like hell you are, bucko!
He's with us!
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now, I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
What the hell is that about? He said something about a treasure.
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane. who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Just agreeing to lend us a hand in a little diplomatic intervention. See? That boy you put down. He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me.
Alright.
So, what do you say?
I'd like to hear this plan first. And your promise to give me the overseas tape if happy with its gang.
Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Charisma. Round of inches, maybe that my son did for my birthday parties. Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, darling. See, as fine as that idea is, you know, I was thinking we could take a different tack.
That's
Just give me
awesome.
1 second.
So naive.
Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I have chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? Huh, damn. Okay, I see. New plan. We paint all the Brahmin, and then we...
Duchess, plan's fine. I can walk them through how to build it.
How's that exactly?
I was hunkering down for quite some time waiting for this headless monster thing to clear off on my last ammo hunt. Ended up reading some old training materials to pass the time, and guess what? Made some tapes on it.
Oh, Mort. Not the tapes.
You have a better option?
Not one that doesn't involve painting all my cattle. There you go, I suppose. You can talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it.
Alright.
Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Alright.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... mutated animals? Haywire bots? No people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in... what I can confirm is... hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault-Tec was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Whoops, my bad.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I need your help. I've been given a task, and I've decided to break protocol and tell you what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on...
Crazy. No, that is just crazy. They hand you Vault Kitties, all this fancy equipment, and then just throw you to the wolves.
Yes.
Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
Workbench, okay.
Some other time then.
Where's the workbench? Here, right? No, that's not a workbench. Where's the workbench? Anything upstairs? Nope. Alright, screw it. Alright, screw it. Let's just look for the Overseer. Workbench is this way. Alright. Craft. What can I craft? I don't know. Better. Nothing. Okay. What else? Scrap items. Alright, cool. Optional build weapons, okay. Alright, let's build a weapon. No, not a machete. What about pipe gun? Yes. Build. Read the plane crane. I'll do that later.
Join up. Fight the bad guys. Do some good for once.
That's the Brotherhood of Steel. Where am I going? So what's this? That's Overseer.
If this order puts up half the fight they say they will, then I want to be part of it.
Screw it. See the Overseer.
You looking to join up too?
Yeah.
You buying this keep the peace idea these Brotherhood types are putting down?
Brotherhood's always a good option. I hear an enemy. Where is he? Or she?
Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work.
Okay. Damn. Alright, so triangle to jump. Nope. Alright. Oh. My inventory. My bad. Item. There we go. Craft. Alright. Optional build workbench. If I repair, maybe. Screw it. Let's make. I need nuclear material. What about hatchet? What can I do for hatchet? No upgrade. My knife, no upgrade. Alright. No, screw it. That's enough. Screw it. See the overseer?
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God. There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but gone. Mutations we expected. There's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person, but it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too.
That overseer lady.
I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Anything else? Think. Okay.
Welcome back, dear listeners. It's time once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made...
Help! Someone please help me! Please let me out!
Where's that coming from? All right.
Go to the graveyard behind the church. The rightmost grave. Stand on it. Walk directly across the river. Halfway up the hill. It's a small clearing. My savings are in an old stump. Soon after, I swear. Please. Don't leave me here, please. I'm begging you, please.
So locate Keisha McDermott. All right. Nah. The perception. In resistances on well, I'm not on the team. Since I'm solo playing, that'll be pretty cool. Hacker, don't need that. Maybe this one. No, I'm not a melee person. Alright.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians and take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
Still alive? Come on, hurry, blow up. All right.
Automated message. The Forest Watch detects all supervisors down. Good job. Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe. You need to reset the farmhand targeting parameters. That should keep our people safe in the area. Be careful.
Foul. Nothing foul. Nothing foul. Initialize scanning protocol. Initialize scanning protocol.
Alright. I do enjoy this more than Fallout 4. Someone's here. I can hear him. Scrap. Pretty well money. Responders, jumpsuit. Alright. Anywhere else I should go? Wait. Charge, farmhands, target. Oh, I gotta change the targeting parameters. Wherever they are. Hopefully enemies don't reload. Alright, so it's downstairs somewhere. I hear footsteps. Where the hell are they? Alright, go upstairs, I guess. What's here? Overseas, John. Here we go.
Overseers. Let's call these personal journals. Not an official log, just something from me. The Agricultural Center. One of my first posts with Vault-Tec. I was so excited because I used to come to this same farm when I was a kid.
Oh, this is going outside. My bad.
I remember one year at the Autumn Festival, me running through the corn maze, going every which way, Mom and Dad yelling after me to slow down. Wasn't gonna happen. I guess I was always hitting life fast. Couldn't just be a pioneer scout, I had to make troop leader. Couldn't just be a good student. I had to have straight A's. God, I miss those early days. Just being a kid. The three of us, our simple life, our simple house. I wonder if it's still standing.
Alright, screw it. Alright, I need to find that basement. Wherever the hell it is. Sorry, it's a blind playthrough, I don't know what to do. First time playing Fallout 76. I got hooked to play Fallout again because of the TV show. TV series. Or Amazon series, I guess. Alright. Nothing there. Yeah, take that. On the couch, ashtray, nothing. Take the lamp. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, ghouls. I don't want to eat it. I want to take it. Okay. Disgusting. You are disgusting. Oh, compost. Whatever. That's the knife. Take that. Break it down for items. Take. 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 Take a hoe? No. Alright, cool. I'll take the dustpan. Cigarette, I guess. We need you, the Scorched. We're seen over by Tilly's farm. They're staying with us now, but it's only us and the children. All the men are at Morgantown. We haven't heard from them in weeks. You've been away so long working on those damned bots. Come home, love. Marjorie! It's fun and throwing. All 3 supervisors must be offline. Yeah, I did that. Alright, completed. Sweet. Retrieved the water testing kit from Kisha McDermott. Kisha McDermott. Alright. Where is Kesha? Oh, rats, my bad. Oh no, Kesha!
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoka, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned in to a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. The trip from Watoka to Flatwoods, it was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food and water. tell you how happy I was to find those wonders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all.
Ah, I have too many items, that's why.
Time.
Responder Dasa gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story. So, hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now. I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked. Disorganized. Cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking? Listen. Right before everything went to hell,
water is necessary for equipment sterilization. Please assist.
And I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded and I felt myself fall into the ground. And I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with a dog following it. And I knew something was wrong. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days, 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. I'm glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which ones of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
Okay. Just a tutorial for cooking, I guess.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Oh, I'm getting nuked, I guess.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Make yourself at home. I did. Are you here for the responder training?
No.
Well, it was good to meet you.
Alright, build a weapons workbench. Scrap items. Alright, whatever. Alright, how long have I been streaming for? Alright, give me another 30 minutes. People directory. Dilbert. Where are you, Dilbert? Dilbert Winters in the people direction. Dilbert Winters. Dilbert. Oh, Winters, sorry. It's the Dilbert.
I bet this town was really nice before the war.
Oh, I think we're gonna get nuked. Oh well.
Reverend Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrong. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to been thought. So I asked him. I asked how. Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly, and I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Alright. So, there we go. Items. Products. Resistance. Things in Fightwood are going well. I want to share. If it's personal, I'd like to spend. Alright, cool. Alright. Ooh, level 5. I'll take that.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work.
So where do I need to go? Where am I going? Alright, so I'm here. Oversee this camp. Alright. Find journal, something. Alright. It's good enough. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. I am going to continue this every day or every second day. I'm trying streaming. Trying to get into streaming, so any help would be appreciated. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye.